As of July 4th, 11:18 p.m., at least 24 people were killed in a Texas flood and 20 girls from summer camp are missing. Did budget cuts cost lives? Between July 4th and 5th, nearly 15 inches of rain hit hill country in just a few hours. The Guadalupe River surged more than 26 feet, homes were swept away, and children at a summer camp never made it home. Was this a preventable disaster? Local officials are pointing fingers at the National Weather Service. Their forecast called for 3 to 8 inches of rain, not even close to what fell, and that gap in prediction delayed evaluations and cost precious time. Trump era budget cuts. This isn't just a forecasting error. During his administration, Donald Trump created the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. Under Donald Trump's administration, more than 600 jobs were slashed from the National Weather Service. Internal documents show staff were warning of degraded forecasting ability, and those warnings were ignored. Internal memos show they expected to deliver degraded services and events just like this. Experts warned us. All 5 living former directors of the Weather Service warned these staffing levels would lead to needless loss of life. That warning came true last week in the floodwaters of Texas. It's just like in nursing. Nurses are sick and tired of telling our management, our higher ups, our CEOs that nursing shortages cost lives and nobody listens. Accountability and fallout. Trump has called the flood shocking and offered aid, but has not addressed the role his administration cuts have played for the families who have lost ones. Those answers matter. That no one can stop a storm. But when our warning systems are weakened by politics, the storm hits harder. And this wasn't just a natural disaster, it was a man-made failure too. Budget cuts aren't abstract. They're not harmless. When you gut agencies that protect lives, people pay the price with theirs. The National Weather Service was understaffed, under-resourced, and overwhelmed. And when the sky opened up over Texas, there weren't enough people left to sound the alarm. 5 former NWS directors all said the same thing. Without enough staff and resources, people will die. That wasn't a prediction. That was a guarantee. And still, those warnings were buried in bureaucracy and politics. Trump's Department of Government Efficiency proudly slashed what they called excess staffing. In reality, they gutted frontline forecasting, the very people who keep us safe during deadly storms. This wasn't just a natural disaster, it was the result of political choices. Every dollar cut from public safety has a cost. This week, Texas paid in lives, lives that might have been saved with better warnings, stronger systems, and the staff to back them up. The latest count now says that 37 lives have been lost. So when budget cuts are made, someone always pays the price. In Texas, the price was 37 lives, and all of them were avoidable. This is what happens when warnings are ignored. Subscribe and follow for the stories they don't want you to hear, because numbers on a spreadsheet are never just numbers, they're lives.